Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a fantastic day so far. My name is Millie and today I have a favourites and an empties video. So this is my favourite products from the last couple of months, the things that I have religiously been reaching for over and over again, and all of the empty products that I have used up over the last couple of months. So here is my box of empty products. It is predominantly skincare. There is a lot of skincare products in here. There's hair care, there's skin, there's makeup, there's body care, there's all sorts of things. So if you're only interested in the empties, skip to this number on screen. Skip to this timestamp. I'm going to talk about my favourites and then I'm going to dive into this box here. So for skincare favourites, I have been loving this SPF product. This is the Garnier Skin Active Vitamin C Brightening Serum Cream. This is a fantastic SPF. I sometimes find, not with every SPF, but with some of them, they break me out, they clog up my pores, I get really sensitive to them, they make my eyes run. This one I've been wearing every single day since I got it. I got it at the end of March, I think. No, it was before then. It must have been like the middle of March, and I've been using it every single day. The only thing is, when you pump it, and I don't want to show you because I don't want to waste it, but when you pump it, you then have to slap it, like bang it on your hand or bang it on your table to get the product back at the bottom. I assume to get it back at the bottom to then go up the tube to come out of the pump, if that makes sense. It does say on the back of it, or it said, I think it said online, store vertically, tap the bottom if the pump doesn't work, or something like that, it said. And I do find that it does that. It's a very thick feeling moisturiser that works really well, but it has the added SPF in it, and I love that. I, up until this point, had been using the simple SPF drops, but then you have to get your moisturiser, put it on the palm of your hand, put your drops in. It's just a whole, like, thing, like you have to make your SPF, but this just is one step. I put it on over my moisturiser and my serums. It is moisturising itself, but I have really dry skin, so it doesn't work enough for me. I do have to have a moisturiser on underneath, and I switch that up quite a lot, and it works over the top really nicely, and I know that I'm getting my SPF in, so I've been loving that. Another product that I've tried recently, and I have absolutely been loving, I've tried this in loads of different ways, and I want to do like a roundup video of like more of a deep dive into how I like to wear it now, but this is the Revolution IRL Filter Longwear Foundation. I did a whole review on this, I will link that above. I am astonished with how good this foundation is. Like I have already said twice, I have dry skin and I didn't think a soft matte finish foundation would be for me, but I love this. It just blurs everything out, genuinely looks like a filter. It works so well. If you have dry skin, don't be scared of the soft matte claim, because it really is beautiful, and F3 is my perfect shade. Another makeup product, this is the Pico Longwear Hydra Blush in 03 Fairy Pink. They don't have this online anymore. It is the most beautiful blush. I would absolutely pick up more shades in this Hydra Blush range. It is beautiful. Unfortunately, it's not what I'm wearing today. I have been trying out some other things, but this is the most beautiful blush. I've been reaching for it so much, and it wears really nicely as well. So I am still wearing a mask at work, but I wear this under my mask and it lasts all day. I wear it on its own. I've worn it on top of like my putty bronzer and things like that I like to then set down with a powder, and it works really well over the top of like a liquid or a putty blush. It just works beautifully, and it's a soft matte hydrating finish. It just makes your skin look airbrushed. It's incredible. I love it. Next up is the brow combo that I have been loving. So no surprise here, the Isla brow pencil in the shade 10 Dark Brown. I have the tiniest little bit left, so that is the pencil there. This bit is the spoolie that I don't use because it's covered in cat hair, of course. That's disgusting, sorry. But this, with this brow gel, is incredible. So this is the e.l.f. Wow Brow in the shade Brunette. Now that my hair is darker, I feel like I can embrace my one true love, which is a strong dark brow. With my lighter hair, I sometimes felt like my brows were a bit intense, but now I am fully loving having the dark brow back, and I feel like I could go one shade darker in the Wow Brow. I feel like this makes a really, it's what I'm wearing today. This makes a really soft, fluffy brow that stays all day. It looks really well groomed, but it doesn't feel crusty. It looks fluffy and it looks like I have really voluminous brows. That is such a strange, like, compliment to make, but you know what I mean? Like, it looks like I actually have naturally full brows, which I don't. I have really fair, sparse brows. Not that I, like, overplucked them or anything when I was younger. I've just never really had very much to begin with. I have really, really fair brow hairs, so I need to do quite a lot of work to make them look naturally full. And those two together have been an absolute godsend. I am going to buy backup on backup on backup on backup. I never ever want to run out of these. And my last makeup favourite is one that I wish I had put in my lipstick roundup. This is the L'Oreal Coloury Shine in Watermelon Plump. They don't call it this anymore. They've like renamed it and I can't remember what it is, but I will link it down below, this one. It's so glossy and hydrating. Like, that looks really intensely red. And it is a red flush, but it's just so soft, so hydrating. It doesn't last all day. It is like a gloss, but it's just in a stick form. I've been reaching for this so often. It's just the perfect amount of colour. I don't find it too much with any eye look, really. I just love it. It's so nice. And then my last favourite for this video here is a perfume. This is the FM perfume in 449. I can't remember what the scent of this is meant to be. I will leave it on the screen. It's just beautiful. It's like, it's fresh, but it's got a little bit of like a spicy sort of depth to it. It's just beautiful. You can see how much I've used there. You do only need 2 little spritzes. It is so nice. And these are like £16, I think. Vegan and cruelty-free, where most perfumes aren't. I have a few of the FM perfumes up on my display here. I love the Flower Bomb one, the Victor & Rolf Flower Bomb. I just can't remember what this one is. This is a new one to me that I hadn't tried before, but I love it. And then on to the empty products. I don't even know how I'm going to do this. I think I'll start with the skincare things because that is like 90% of what's in here. So first up, out of the box, I have not 1, not 2, but 3 of the Garnier Micellar water, the oil-infused cleansing water. These are, if you have dry skin, these are the best. They clean off every single scrap of makeup off your skin. Obviously, always go in with a second cleanse, but just for a makeup remover, these are absolutely unrivaled if you have dry skin. They leave your skin feeling truly clean, but not stripped, not dry, not tight, none of that awful feeling that I absolutely hate. These completely combat that. They work so well, and of course they're super, super affordable. I have tried many of the Garnier Micellar waters. I actually have the pink one, just the original one, on my desk here for like makeup cleanup and things. I would buy the original one again for that purpose, but for taking off your makeup at the end of the day, for cleaning your skin, the oil infused one is absolutely the way to go. It's the best one. Another repeat in the box, I have 2 of the Naturally Radiant Glycolic Acid Toner. 2 of these already repurchased. I can't remember if I said I would absolutely repurchase the Garnier Micellar water. Have so many backups of that. But these are so good. I always thought that I couldn't use acids and things like that. So this is like a gentle AHA sort of toner. It resurfaces your skin. It improves your skin texture. It clears up any spots. It's so good. It's really gentle. When I first started using this, I was using it morning and night, and I noticed a lot of redness. So then I dialed it back. I started using it a couple of times a week. This is years ago. Started using it a couple of times a week, and now I use it every single night. And I noticed that if I don't use this on a night, I will wake up with spots the next day. It's that good. It just keeps everything calm, keeps everything glowy. It's an amazing product. Absolutely would not be without these in my routine. I have a travel sized one that goes in my travel makeup bag. Not that I'm traveling anywhere, but I always use this every single night. Another duplicate one here. This is the Simple Hydrating Gel Cream, the Water Boost Gel Cream. Really like these. I use these morning or night, either. When I feel like my skin is especially thirsty, I will use one of the Water Boost products. These are really good ones. I also like the Skin Quench Sleeping Cream. Both of these work fantastically well. I don't think I've got a Skin Quench Sleeping Cream to show you, the empty one, but both of these work really well. Absolutely would repurchase these. They layer really nicely on a night. If my skin is really thirsty and really dry, I will use one of these, and then I will use something a little bit thicker like the Nivea, the classic one in the blue tub. Layered together, they are just like the biggest drink of water for your skin, and I wake up feeling really hydrated, really glowy, really plump. Another one I wouldn't be without. So I'm counting this as a duplicate one because they're the same product just from different brands. So these are hyaluronic acid sprays. So they both work in the same way. This is the Revolution Hyaluronic Essence Spray. This had a really strong scent to it. It was pink grapefruit, which I have pink grapefruit in my floor cleaner, so spraying that on my face was really off-putting. I really don't like scent in products. And the other one that I have used up recently is the B Cosmetics. No, not cosmetics, this is just B Hyaluronic Acid Facial Spritz. If I were to repurchase, I would repurchase the B one because it didn't have a scent. And they both work like in the same way. I would use this morning or night with a hyaluronic acid serum as well, but if I just felt like I needed a little bit more hydration, then I would spray over the top of whatever else I was wearing. And you can spray these throughout the day as well to like rehydrate if you've got makeup on and things like that. But I wouldn't repurchase the Revolution one. I would repurchase the B one. Speaking of hyaluronic acid, I have gone through 3. This is a product that I use morning and night, so I go through these really quickly. This is the Inky List. It's a really small little dinky bottle. It's a really good hyaluronic acid. If you've not tried one before, this is a really fantastic one. It soaks into the skin really nicely and instantly makes your skin feel more plump. However, I would recommend this one over it because it's such a big tub, and this was like, I think this was £16 for this big glass jar, whereas I think these are about £7 for much less product. So this is the Me Plus Hyaluronic Acid Booster from Superdrug. So it's vegan and cruelty free. I think the Inky List one is. I'm not 100% sure. I think it is, but I prefer this one. The only thing is sometimes the dropper would like come out of the, sometimes the glass bit would come out of the pipette, is that what it's called? But glass bottle, this is plastic. I just prefer this one. And another hyaluronic acid product that I've gone through recently is the Revolution Skincare 2% hyaluronic acid. Again, this is just a smaller one. It is fine if you're looking for a hyaluronic acid. It's fine. I just prefer this one because it's a product that, as a dry skin gal, I go through really, really quickly. So the bigger bottle of it is always preferable for me. Some more Inky List products that I have been through: the Polyglutamic acid and the Ceramide night treatment. I've used up both of these. They both have pumps on the top of them, so they're really, really easy to use. I have just completely used up both of these and I absolutely will repurchase. The Polyglutamic acid is a really super hydrating, serum-y sort of feeling that you use after all of your other products. The Ceramide night treatment I use instead of a moisturiser on an evening, and then I wash it off in the morning. So both of these are really, really great if you have dry skin. They add in so much hydration into your skin. I really, really rate both of these, so I absolutely will be picking these up again. Some more skincare products that I have used up. So all three of these are from the Vitamin E skincare range from Superdrug. So I have the Nourishing eye cream, I have the facial oil, and I have the Moisture Boost facial serum. The facial oil and the Moisture Boost facial serum, take them or leave them, they were absolutely fine. I used them up. They, you know, added another step into my routine. Were they the best facial oil and the best serum that I've ever used? No. I have others that I prefer over them, but if you find that, you know, a vitamin E product works well with your skin and you're wanting an oil or a serum, they are nice. They're just not the best ones that I've ever tried. I don't think I would pick these ones up again. However, the eye cream is my favourite eye cream that I have ever tried so far. I'm willing to change my mind, but this is so good. It's really nourishing. It's a really thick cream and it just soaks in so nicely. Oh, got the tiniest little bit out. It's so nourishing on the skin. It just feels delightful. The eye cream doesn't have the same scent, which is maybe why I prefer it. It's so good. Saying it again, I have really dry skin, but I have really dry, like, under eyes, and like round my eyes gets really, really dry. And because I wear quite a lot of makeup, I like to have that area really, really nicely and hydrated. So I use this on a night, and I find in the morning I don't need to use an eye cream in my morning daytime routine. So really, really rate this. If you have those same concerns, if you have dry skin, I would say that this is a really fantastic eye cream to pick up. So I've been through 2 cleansers recently. Like I said with the Micellar water, I like to use that to take off my makeup, and then I like to go in with a second cleanse. So these are the products that I've used up recently. I have the Olay Cleanse Nourishing Cleansing Balm for dry skin. I really, really didn't like this. I used it up, but I would not buy this again. It smells like typical Olay products, like a little old lady. It smells really, really strong, and I don't like that, but it left my skin feeling really, really dry. I just didn't enjoy it. It says on it, specifically it says on it, no dryness or tightness. That is a lie. It left my skin feeling so tight and so dehydrated that I had to instantly go in with a really thick night cream or like a mask or something like that. I really, really didn't enjoy it. I would not purchase that again. However, another one that I've been through is the Naturally Radiant Brightening Hot Cloth Cleanser. I have 2 backups of this. This is such a good cleanser. I would, however, say I have a new favourite, but this is cheaper. This is Superdrug's own brand. I can't remember off the top of my head how much it is. I have a new favourite one that is slightly more expensive than this, so I would continue to buy this. It leaves your skin so clean. It leaves your skin feeling really nourished and hydrated and clean, but not in a strict way. It's beautiful. It also comes with a muslin cloth in the box, so that's another selling point. All of Superdrug's own brand stuff is vegan and cruelty free, which is obviously a huge selling point. This is just fantastic. I will always repurchase these. They just work so well. So that is all of the facial skincare. Now onto like body care and like other things. I have the Palmer's Cocoa Butter Formula Intensive Relief Hand Cream. The bottle is like all bent out of shape, so do excuse that, but this, especially in like period of our lives that we have all just communally had together, hand care and looking after your skin on your hands with all of the sanitizer and the washing of your hands and everything like that, this is such a good moisturiser. I have another one on my desk here that I'm working my way through. I apply this every single day, multiple times a day. I work in the kitchen, so I'm constantly washing my hands. It is a real struggle for me. My hands, I get really bad eczema on my hands and my wrists. I get it really, really bad. This is the only thing that soothes it without stinging. It's really like a calming feeling on the skin. Like if I'm having a really bad flare up and my skin's really inflamed, this is the only thing that will calm it down and keep it nourished. I also, if I'm having a really bad skin time with my hands, I will put this on a night and then put like plastic gloves on and sleep with it on, and in the morning my skin will just feel completely brand new. This is the best hand cream. I love it. I don't ever want to be without this. I have so many backups. I have one at work, I have one in the car, I have one in my bag, I have one on this table, I have all over the house. I have bottles of this. I am constantly reapplying it, and you know, I'm never going to be without this. It's so good. If you have like dry skin and sensitivity and eczema and things like that, it is the best hand cream. So continuing on the body care trend, this is the Imperial Leather with Skinny Dip Feeling Fruity Foam Burst. For shower gels, I have been using this bottle honestly for months. It smells so good. The smell like lasts on your skin. You need the tiniest little bit, you rub it in your hands when you've got wet hands and it just foams up, and you use like that much and it does your whole body feeling super clean, and the scent really lasts on your skin as well. I have a few different flavours, so flavours, scents, don't eat it. It smells good enough to eat, but don't eat it. So this is the Feeling Fruity Beach Blossoms and Bejeweled Fruits. I also have like a peachy one that I prefer, that I'm using at the minute, but would absolutely pick up these Imperial Leather Foam Burst shower gel things. Again, really nice. And then a few deodorants that I've used up. These are the Sure Motion Sense Invisible deodorants. So this is the antibacterial one, and this is the anti-white marks and yellow stains. I really liked these. They work really well, especially in summer when it's really hot. I'm not an especially sweaty person, but these work really well, especially like last summer I was working out a lot. I can't say that I'm looking forward to doing that much this year, not that I think I will, but they work really well if you are a sweaty human. However, I would not repurchase these because I have been using the Wild deodorants. I got a sample. I got served an advert for a free set of 3 sample sizes. I do have another one somewhere that I'm still using, and it said get 3 samples for just the price of postage, and I was like, I do actually want to try those, so I got them. I would not look back. These are so good. I have the Jasmine and Mandarin Blossom and the Fresh Cotton and Sea Salt ones here. I've used both of these ones up. You don't get a ton of product, obviously they're only small, but I think I got like 3 or 4 weeks out of each tube. So like for $2.99 or however much the postage was, they lasted really well. I have already repurchased a full size one that came with the Fresh Cotton and Sea Salt scent. I prefer the Fresh Blossom Jasmine and Mandarin Blossom. I preferred that scent, but it came in a set with the colour of the cartridge thing that I wanted. So I have the Fresh Cotton and Sea Salt one at the minute. I think they have like a candy floss flavour scent, stop saying flavour, don't eat these either, have a candy floss scent at the minute that I want to pick up because that is absolutely my vibe. But the Wild deodorants are really, really good. I've really, really been enjoying those, and obviously they're a lot better for your body than like a spray one. So next up I have a few hair care products. I don't seem to go through shampoo like at all. I can't remember the last time I had an empty shampoo, but I have two conditioners here. So this is the Garnier Ultimate Blends Nourishing Hair Food, the banana scent. If you like the smell of those like foamy bananas, then you will love this. It's so good. It leaves your hair feeling so soft. You can use this as just your regular conditioner or a mask, or you can use it after you've washed your hair and after you've conditioned as like a leave-in mask. It's so good. I really, really like these. I already have another one in my shower, and then I have the L'Oreal Elvive Dreamlands Rapid Reviver. This, if you have dry skin, hair, what is wrong with me today? If you have dry hair, this is like a conditioner, but times 10. It's so good. You don't need to like leave it in for a ton of time. I mean, I generally do. I generally use this if I'm having a bath and I'm like sitting in for a long time. I will shampoo my hair and then I'll use this as my conditioner and I'll leave it on for like 20 minutes and then wash it out, and it leaves your hair feeling so nourished, so hydrated. I haven't used it in a really long time. I found that when I had my blonde hair, obviously it was bleached, it was very, very damaged, and I needed a product like this. Now that my hair is dark and I'm doing less to it, I'm trying to like leave it natural more, then I don't need this as much, but I still really love the whole experience of using it. It leaves your hair feeling so smooth. It says on the back, want more than a regular conditioner, and that is exactly what it is. It is more than a normal conditioner. It's so good. And then the last hair care product I have here is the Pantene Pro V Repair and Protect Dry Oil. I always have a bottle of oil for my hair. I don't have one here, I don't generally do my hair here, but I always have one of these. I don't use it every single time. When my hair was blonde, I did have to use an oil just to get a brush through it. It was so dry, but I towel dry my hair, put a few pumps of this in, and then I put it into like a hair turban, like a hair wrap, to dry it off a little bit more, and it just soaks into your hair, gives it that extra nourishment from the inside, and then after like 10 minutes of letting that sit on, you can brush through it a lot easier. I really, really like the Pantene ones. I've tried a few. I would always buy the Pantene ones, but I'm not going through them as quick now that my hair is darker. So then I have a perfume that I've used up. I spoke about the FM perfume in my favourites, but this is one that I used up. This is 20. This is the Flower Bomb one. No, that's completely empty now. Oh, but it's so nice. The Flower Bomb scent is just, I mean, it's a classic. It's a favourite of so many people. The FM one is like $16.90 or something like that. The FM perfumes are really good. I have another one of these I have already repurchased. So then I'm classing this as an empty, even though it's a product that can't be empty. A beauty blender. So this is the Eco Tools Biodegradable Beauty Sponge. This is just, it's had its day. It's completely ripped. It's so stained. There's no going back from this. It says on it, plant me. I think I'm just going to put it in a bin. But it's biodegradable, so it's better for the environment than like a different one. I desperately need to repurchase one of these because I'm using the Real Techniques one at the minute. And although it's good, it's no better than this one, and this one's better for the environment. So I'm going to repurchase one of these, and I would highly recommend that everybody try it. It's a really, really good sponge, blends everything out really, really nicely, and better for the environment. And then I only have 2 makeup empties. I feel like I've been trying so much new makeup recently that I'm not like going through product. like I may be used to. So the Maybelline Lash Sensational Waterproof Mascara, this is the one that I got for my wedding day, and it's just completely dried up. But if you like the Lash Sensational and you need a waterproof mascara, this one works really, really well. And then the Collection Lasting Perfection Stretch Concealer, I have completely used up a whole tub of that. I have another one, and then I think I have a backup for that one because I just go through these. Like this took me, I think this took me like 2 months to get through because I use it every single day, and I use it quite liberally because I have dry skin. This is so creamy and like nourishing on the skin that I just really, really love it, and I will always repurchase this. If you need an under eye concealer and you have dry skin, this is a really, really good one. I've just seen on my table I got 2 things out of the box here that I haven't spoken about. So this is the Vitamin C Invigorating Skin Booster from the Superdrug's own brand. Really, really like it. It smelled really strong. I don't think I would repurchase it. I have other vitamin C serums that I prefer over this one. And then the e.l.f. Enhancing Lash and Brow Serum, I've completely used this up. I use this solidly every night and every morning for about 2 months, 2.5 months, and I didn't notice any difference to my lashes. I already have really long lashes. I also used it in my brows, and I still have like no natural brow hair, so I wouldn't repurchase. I'm trying out a few, well, I'm trying out another lash serum, and then I have another one to try out after that one. I don't think that lash serums are for me, unfortunately. I didn't notice any difference by using this morning and night. It was cheap enough if you're wanting to try a lash serum. It was a cheap one. I think this was like £8. I can't remember, but it didn't really do anything for my lashes, so wouldn't repurchase that. And that is everything that I wanted to talk about today. Now my table is covered in products, but I can put them in the bin. My box is empty. I can start filling this up with more products now, more different product empties, and hopefully put together another video like this for you in the future. So if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know if any of these are your favourite products as well down in the comments section down below. Subscribe if you want to see more from me. But until next time, thank you so much for watching. Bye!